What if I told you that some women in the Bible were so beautiful they nearly destroyed kingdoms, started wars, and changed the course of history forever? Today we're ranking the most stunning women from biblical times, and number one will absolutely shock you. But first, let me paint you a picture of what beauty meant in ancient times. In the biblical era, beauty wasn't just about looks. It was about power, survival, and divine favor. Women used kohl to line their eyes, henna to dye their hair, and wore intricate jewelry that would make modern celebrities jealous. Beauty standards included rosy cheeks, ivory skin, and elaborate hairstyles that took hours to perfect. Starting our countdown at number 7 is Leah, Jacob's first wife. Now the Bible describes her as having weak eyes, which scholars believe actually meant she had beautiful, gentle eyes, a highly prized feature in ancient times. Leah's beauty was subtle but powerful enough to secure her place as the mother of 6 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Her story shows us that sometimes quiet beauty can have the most lasting impact. At number 6 we have Abigail, described as both beautiful and intelligent. When her foolish husband Nabal insulted King David, Abigail's beauty and wisdom saved her entire household from destruction. She approached David with gifts and such grace that he immediately fell in love with her. After Nabal's death, David married her, proving that beauty combined with intelligence is an irresistible combination. Number 5 was Tamar, whose beauty was so renowned that it led to one of the Bible's most dramatic stories. King David's son Amnon became obsessed with her beauty to the point of madness. The tragic events that followed her assault would eventually tear David's family apart and lead to civil war. Tamar's story shows us the dangerous power of extraordinary beauty in a world where women had little protection. Coming in at number 4 is BATHSHEBA, whose beauty literally stopped with King Ahasuerus' text. When King David saw her bathing from his palace rooftop, he was so captivated that he abandoned all moral judgment. The Bible describes her as exceptionally beautiful, and her allure was so powerful that David orchestrated her husband's death just to have her. Bathsheba later became the mother of Solomon, the wisest king in history, showing how beauty can lead to both destruction and great endure. At number 3, we have Rachel, described as having beautiful form and fair to look upon. Her beauty was so striking that Jacob agreed to work 7 years just for the chance to marry her. When her father tricked him into marrying her sister Leah first, Jacob worked another 7 years for Rachel because, as the Bible says, his love for her made those years feel like days. Rachel's beauty inspired one of history's greatest love stories. Number 2 is Rebekah, described as very fair to look upon and a virgin. When Abraham's servant was searching for a wife for Isaac, he prayed for a sign, and Rebekah appeared at the well. Her beauty was so remarkable that the servant immediately knew she was the chosen one. She wore golden jewelry and carried herself with such grace that she seemed almost divine. Rebekah's beauty secured her place as the mother of nations. And our number 1 most beautiful woman in the Bible is Queen Esther. Her beauty was so extraordinary that when King Ahasuerus held a beauty contest to choose a new queen from across his vast empire, Esther won without even trying. The Bible says she obtained favor in the sight of all the world. But here's what makes her story incredible. She used her beauty to save her entire people from genocide. Esther's beauty routine was legendary. She underwent 12 months of beauty treatments, 6 months with oil of myrrh and 6 months with perfumes and cosmetics. When she finally appeared before the king, her beauty was so overwhelming that he immediately chose her as queen. But the real power of her beauty came when she risked her life to approach the king uninvited to save the Jewish people. Her beauty opened the door, but her courage saved a nation. What's fascinating is that Esther's Hebrew name was Hadassah, meaning myrtle, but she took the Persian name Esther, meaning star. She literally became the star of the Persian court through her beauty, and then used that position to become the star of one of history's greatest rescue stories. But here's the twist that makes Esther's story even more remarkable. Some scholars believe she may have been related to Saul, making her beauty not just physical but also carrying the bloodline of royalty. Her beauty was so legendary that even today, Jewish women celebrate her courage during the festival of Purim. These 7 women show us that biblical beauty wasn't just about appearance, it was about the power to change history. From Leah's gentle spring to Esther's world-changing courage, each of these women used their beauty in ways that shaped the ancient world and continue to inspire us today. What's your ranking? Do you agree with our list, or would you have ranked these biblical beauties differently? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories from history that will change how you see the ancient world forever.